Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL East, Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking for
Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Chris Sale will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Settling in now, Starlin Castro. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series. Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard. So it was a strikeout looking there. Carlos Gonzalez is the second out of the opening frame. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Michael Pineda is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, if you were getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40. So he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
First offering on its way. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 25 for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now I'm starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way, put your foot on the gas, and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average. What that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Count even now at 1-1. Pedroia on third. Ramirez at second with 1 away. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. The 2-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Chris Carter now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's totaled 4 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Next for New York, Melky Cabrera. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. So striding in, Andrew Valenzuela. He'll swing it from the left side. Right here. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in now, Brock Holt. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Gloved by Headley. To second for 1. On to Carter, and it's in time for a double play. Set to go now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. Chase Headley will. Here's Chase Headley. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Lifetime against Chris Sale. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. 1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Sales ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts waits on it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on his horse. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Hanley Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fly ball heading for the alley. Judge is on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes on 1-1. Missed with a slider.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius is there. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So tack on one more on the base hit. Part of a 3-run inning now as we take a look at the league leaders in terms of runs scored. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Striding in once again, Andrew Valenzuela. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Nunez at second with 2 down. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Oh, a mistake with location there as that changeup is drilled to left field. And that'll be one he'll regret as that ball is well out of here, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Adam Warren is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's just 2 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pause and the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Starlin Castro back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Around second, Pedroia looking for 3. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hicks going back, still going back. Gone! Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Number 43 on the year for him as they just continue to pour it on here. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Belt 0 for 2 for him to this point. Chris Young will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 30, Chris Young.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 13 home runs, 27 driven in. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Eduardo Nunez will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Judge has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. Ready to take his hacks again, Andrew Valenzuela, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Young, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2. Chris Young will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Here's Chris Carter now. First pitch on its way. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. On to first, and it's dropped. Boy, and on a muff catch, he's going to reach it first. Wow.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not going to be happy with himself about that one.
1-0 the count. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Sale ready with the 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. Holt for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Sale sets. Here's the 0-2. Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Still 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Chase Headley is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And now a swing from Headley as he sends a ground ball to second base. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. Here's Brock Holt now, head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 4 for 11. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. High in the air into shallow left center. Cabrera's there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with this. Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Ball 1.
1-1.
This is in the air to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Young might try to make a play on it. Ready with the 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5. Here's Mookie Betts. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Set to deliver the 0-1. 1-1. Right side, hit hard. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Chris Young. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Michael Saunders will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Cabrera going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him, as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Fly ball out toward right field. Castro ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Michael Saunders will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Here's Cargo Carlos Gonzalez. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Chris Carter goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, there's still time left in this one, Dero. With that base hit here in the 7th inning, they're still trailing, but at least they've got a fighting chance.
Yeah, hopefully this offense, Dan, finds its focus now from the 7th inning on after that RBI knock right there, and they put together a bunch of good ABs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And it's in time to get him. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to Anthony Swarzak comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up, and no one will get this one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brock Holt.
Striding in for Boston, Brock Holt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here's Jackie Bradley now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400+ feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. So they're unable to add to their 12.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 58, Fernando Abad.
Here's Didi Gregorius. In career meetings with Fernando Abad, he's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Benintendi racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 50.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away. And he lays off there 1-0. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's gone 2 for 5. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. Gonzalez stands at second with two gone. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Popped high in the air. Gregorius is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face. One and 0 pitch on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Judge, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 0 for 4. This is flared out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the end. Welcome back to baseball on the show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Carson Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A reminder to stick around here after the game comes to an end here at Fenway, as we'll have post-game highlights at the conclusion of the broadcast. Here's Melky Cabrera. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Holt on to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Here's Chase Headley. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale records his 18th win of the year. Michael Pineda is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.